Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live show. Oh, for those watching this on YouTube, this is the highlight reel of the live show. For those who are interested in watching the live show, if you're not right now, it's twitch.tv/Faracus. We'll get you access to my live show. I'm going to be doing this every day, I believe. Or I hope. That's the plan anyways, is to do this pretty much once a day. There's about 2 days a week I won't be doing this due to other plans. Involving life, but as it stands right now, it'll be about 5 days a week so far. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, I believe, are my days I'm planning on doing this. But the easiest way to know is subscribe to me on Twitch. Those watching the highlight video, the Twitch link will be in the description. For those watching me live, well, guess what? You're already watching. So just look for the subscribe button next to my name, and you will be informed when I go live. Alright. So that is that. That was late because it for some reason started me. That's okay. Started me in the middle of that mission, which I don't want to be in anyways. And now there's that. All my jobs. I can only do quick jobs because another thing is that everything else is all broken. I can't go and buy my. Oh yeah, basically this is how it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be doing live streams on Twitch while recording. Let's just put this down. Close loop. Turn you off. So yes. Oh boy. I will be doing these live shows once a day. I'll also be recording them and uploading those recordings to YouTube. These will basically be the highlights. It won't be the full live show. Live show will likely last a couple of hours, depending on interest and stuff, and other things like what I have to do, because I do have a job and other stuff to do, not just okay. So yes, this is a multiplayer mod, so there are other players. Normal AI traffic has been removed. I don't know which side I'm supposed to be on Rotterdam, so I think it's over here. So this one's just going around the corner to get dropped off. It's clearly on the wrong side of the road. Now, these areas, because they get busy, are non-collision areas, so you won't collide with other people, but on the road you will. Alright. Hello, FSX pilot. Oh man, it's been a while since I've done SSX. I will be getting back into FSX actually. Yes, I am going to be getting back into FSX. I just... I used to have a controller, but I've lost that, so I would like to get a new controller. The full game, you need the full Steam game in order to get the multiplayer mod. It has to be the Steam version. Oh, you weren't even in the broadcast. I don't know if you are actually listening then. Yes, the Euro Truck Simulator mod requires the full Steam version in order to be used. It won't accept any other version other than the Steam version. I'm not sure why. I think it's to go with the username requirements. Yes, and it's nice. This is a pretty decent mod. There are a few problems with it, which I will probably be able to show you in the course of this gameplay. Yeah, I always take the most highest paying job, so... We have contaminated materials going from Grimsby to Liverpool. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so this I'm using the Logitech G27 steering wheel, pedals, and shifter. I have the shifter set up. Yeah, I am using the Logitech G27 set. Plus, I do actually have my license to drive these vehicles in the real world, so that does help. There are a few things in here that do differ from real life, but other than that, it's pretty good. Oh, I should not be starting there. I'm in Europe, or the UK. I'm going on this side. Yeah, I drive trucks in real life. I actually work for Pepsi right now. I'm not a truck driver for Pepsi, but one of the requirement for my position is that I have my license for trucks. And eventually I do hope to become a truck driver with them, so... Just gonna get out of... I believe this was Grimsby we're leaving. Oh man, I'm actually a Coke person. But a job's a job, right? It's a decent wage. I actually like the job. But Pepsi products, no, I'm more of a Coke person actually. So I do not hold any blame to you, sir. Okay, let's see if I can actually downshift this properly. Yes. Though there are a few Pepsi things I do enjoy, not going to lie. Oops, no, too many, but... Oh. Okay, so just getting this thing up to speed on a hill. Yeah, unfortunately, I can only do the quick jobs because... Oh, that was too high. One of the glitches with the multiplayer mod currently is that you can't go in and buy yourself a truck. I could probably go into the single player edition, log on to this profile, and then be able to buy myself a truck because I got a lot of money saved up, like 46,000 already. So I should be able to buy my first truck and stuff like that. And also I believe customization of trucks is currently broken. Oh, I should be breaking. Oh. Sometimes I hit the wrong button and you'll see me just destroy my gears. This camera's gonna need a little bit of a hook. There we go. Stay in 8 feet. Just keep a decent speed coming down this ramp. So I don't want to go to Hall. This is a pretty terrible truck. This is where I wish I could have a nice upgraded truck because I'll be getting the acceleration like nothing. Currently the multiplayer mod is supporting of the latest Steam edition. Sometimes it takes them like a day or two to upgrade to the latest Steam version. So you might have to temporarily stop your Steam from updating or just temporarily downgrade your Steam edition to play with the multiplayer mod, but it's not bad really. My cat's hit keys and my cat's managed to hit the mute button, muting everything on me. That was fun. Okay, so let's just go over my job details here. We got contaminated material, 16 tons of it. We're going from Grimsby to Liverpool. Oh yeah, as you can see, the next rest stop will always stay at 11 hours, so you will be able to constantly truck and truck and truck. I think this was a planned modification by the multiplayer mod. They are going to be introducing their own server-side economy and everything, so that will actually probably get working again soon. What else do I know that they're working on? If you're interested in the multiplayer mod, it's ets2mp.com. So eurotrucksim2mp.com. And that will get you, they have the forums there, they have where you can download, which, like I say, because it's the Steam version, you need to sign in with your Steam account before you can download the mod. Yeah, a few bugs, a few glitches. The last patch enforced a 90km/h speed limiter to all trucks. Clearly I'm passing that right now, which is about 55 miles an hour. And it, because of it, it did cause some pretty, there's some crazy lag that happens if you actually see other people on the highways. Oh, that was totally the wrong button. See what I mean by hitting the wrong buttons and totally... Oh, if I did that in real life, I'd kill the engine. But also, the shifter here is set up slightly different, the way it shifts, so... Because I got a splitter and a selector, basically set up of how it would be in real life. But this would normally go up to about 15 gears or so. These trucks in the stock game only go up to a 12 gear box. So I really only have 12 gears out of a possible 15? Yeah, 15. So I only have a maximum of 12 or 15 gears, which is a little bad, but that's okay. Sometimes you don't even need that 12 gear right now just because of the 55 mile an hour, 90 kilometer an hour speed limit that is imposed on the multiplayer version. So I'm pretty much right there anyways. I was already at 52 before I shifted, so I'm really only getting a couple of extra miles an hour being in this faster gear. It is still an alpha, so this speed limiter, it has been met as a random bush in the road. It has been met with some hostility to the speed limiter. So the devs might increase the speed limiter or just remove it altogether. If we actually get to see someone, I can point out one of the next changes that I know are coming up in the next version of this mod. The names above people's trucks are going to be changed. That's one of the things. And we'll find out more today, actually. They're going to start releasing information on the next patch changes. Because it's an alpha, they're still introducing features. There's a few bug squishing that goes on every now and then, but alphas are mainly intended to be feature inducers. Not like that indicator sound. It is not the best. Start slowing down. I do have the Going East expansion. I do also have the latest DLC, which introduced the heavy cargo. Oh look, there's someone else. Yes, honking to each other is a common thing. You may notice there's no AI traffic. Those have been disabled through the multiplayer mod. It's just the only other people you'll see are other players, so it's kind of cool actually. I'm in the North American server. It's not so busy on this server. It never gets as busy as the European server, which can get to 2,000 players. There are some, actually on Twitch, there are a couple of CCTV cameras, in quotations. They're just someone streaming a little camera setup around Rotterdam and the Europort. Those are two of the busiest locations, and they're on the European server as well, and it can get pretty crazy. Like, you get some nice traffic jams build up. And with any great multiplayer mod comes multiplayer griefers. You will get rammers and blockers who are just out to make your life a little bit miserable. Repairs currently are free. The mod just hasn't added that in yet. Again, that's because they're waiting for their virtual economy to be rolling. So your money will actually be saved server side and everything. Another thing, yes, some missions, if you pause a mission halfway through, because the server itself is constantly updating the clock, when you rejoin the game, time has actually passed, so you will be late. And I've actually had some where the time it took me to deliver was like 7 billion hours, just because I hadn't played for a couple of days. So... and the cats are running around hyper as crazy. Attacking each other. Alright. So we've got about an hour and 10 minutes, of this drive left. So I don't know how many people have actually... No. If anything, I'll be starting my own multiplayer clan. Oops. I should actually pull over to the side, but... I forgot where my last train of thought was gonna go. Yeah, actually I'm starting my own clan. It's kind of a multi-clan. Whoops, 50 miles. Slow down for the speed camera. La la la. Naughty speed camera almost caught me. I love how they bring the speed limit down just to 50, just for the cameras. Like, you'd think cameras would stay on 60, even though, because in the main game you can actually disable the speed limiter and you can go as fast as you really want. But still, to slow the traffic down just to 50 just for speed cameras, that seems a little harsh to me. This is slightly up close, so I don't have to actually downshift so far. Half-hour game time away from my final destination. That was stand still because I'm taking the next off-ramp as well. What else is there to talk about? This one I'm definitely going to start on because of the downgrade. Okay, so this trip is almost over. Which is nice. It's booked by Monday, 8:47, so I'm actually way ahead of time right now. Also. Okay. That is good. Oh, that was the wrong one. That's the one I wanted. Oh, these cats. Destructive cats. Alright. Yeah, so FSX. I used to play FSX. I need to get a new controller, because I've tried playing with the Xbox controller. It's just not the same. I really do need to get myself a new controller. Slow down a bit here. Yeah, when it comes to controlling and stuff, an actual controller is amazing for that. Oh man, I'm way too... Okay, the other side, so do this. Half of backing up is your setup. If you set yourself up so it's nice and easy, pretty simple turn, it's a lot easier to do than trying to make very tight turns in a small space. So if you can get yourself back set up so it's almost a straight up back, that would be your easiest. That would be your best bet. So reverse, we have to make very little corrections. That should be enough. Alright, so that is that job done. So there we go. On my way, moving up in the world here. Get your new licenses. You want to take stuff that will allow you to go what you're carrying. So this is cyanide. Oh boy, I remember hauling a lot of cyanide around. Makes me start to wonder why people are buying up all this cyanide. I think there's a plot going on. Oh, a Scania truck. Oh, let's see how it is. Okay, so starting in London, so I want to make sure I drive on the left side of the road. And best way to tell, a stop sign here. If it's a left-hand drive, it'll be on the left. If it's a right-hand drive area, you'll be on the right. So always check your signs. They will tell you which side of the road you're supposed to be on. So it's on the left here, so we should be on the left. Slowly out. Make sure no one's coming. It's pretty blind. Spot there. Alright. Just gonna stay slow on. Oh, why did I go offline? Ah, sorry about that. Not sure why my stream got taken offline. And I was just talking away. I didn't actually even notice that had happened. 7 just because I was such high revs. Okay, so yeah, we're taking cyanide from London to Rotterdam. I did make a point earlier for people who, when they start and they're not sure which side of the road to be on, as you're coming out, most places will have a stop sign just before you hit the main road. If the stop sign's on the left, on your left, you drive on the left. If it's on the right, you drive on the right. Same with when you're coming out of the Europort and stuff like that. If you see a stop sign, if you see any sign, depending on what side of the road it is, that's the side that you're supposed to take. So there are little clues. Whoops. This is still a 30-mile-an-hour zone. For some reason I'm doing 40. Oh, there we go. Now we're into the 60. We are into the 60. I saw a 60 sign. Oh, did I see a 40? I don't even know anymore. Road signs, they're just suggestions, right? So we're going to continue on here. I don't have sound or something? Did my sound just die on me? I'm gonna check that out, but I have to pull over first. And because my mouse is still on that. Alright, so this going. Volvo or Scania. Whoop! The Scania. Right. That is still backwards. I need to fix that. The up and down just needs to be reversed. So yeah, this truck can go about 54. Whoa. In 11th gear, so really it only needs that final gear for that was a bad idea. Reset my view. There we go. Okay, so truck, shall we? Nine hours ahead of me. Hit the wrong buttons again. Back up to 60, and we need to take the Harwich turn off. As I pointed out in an earlier live stream, if it's green for the UK, if it's green signs, that means you're on an A road. If it's blue signs, that means you're on a motorway. As a kid, I grew up in England, so rain's mostly stopped, so yep, there we go. So then it's gonna come out. Too bad that it doesn't actually make puddles. That would be pretty interesting, I think. There are actually puddles coming off the... So we got 55 and 11, so 12 is really unneeded in this truck. 40, and then it's... That said 60. I know that said 60. That crazy driver's coming straight at me here. That says 50. My gauge didn't go up. That's interesting. There's signs on the road that don't match what the road is set to, because that's where the 40 in my nav display, that comes off the road that it's on. That's telling it what it should be in, but the signs on the road say something completely different. Now it says 30. That actually went down. So we're just gonna go around the outside here. Like that. It's faster than I should have done. Now it says 60. I have some problems, definitely. I don't know if that's base Euro Truck 2 or if that's the MP mod itself. Okay, so just waiting at this red light here. I don't think I'm happy that I can't start in... Yeah, cyanide 18 tons. I should be able to start in third. Okay, so this will be a non-collision area. Should say so. Or not. Okay, so now we're gonna travel from Harwich to Europort. With our cyanide, so hopefully the ship doesn't capsize while we're out there. And as you can see, like I said, there's a sign on the right side there. So that means we should be driving on the right hand side of the road. So let's get this show on the road. That was a giveaway sign. Ah, I hit the wrong button again. Okay. Picking up speed again. I really can't hear this truck, so I don't really know when I've hit the wrong gear. Like that. Oh my gosh. Pull over. For a minute here. Oh my god. And hit the wrong goddamn button. Shifted into the wrong the wrong gear. Apparently now I'm so frustrated I can't even talk about it. Okay, so Truck a little bit. Is it that quiet, really, in a Spanish? Because I've driven some internationals that are crazy loud. Okay, so that's another delivery completed. Alright. So I'm going to take a quick break. And I will probably be back in a bit, maybe with a new game. So thanks for watching, everyone.